So I suppose we might as well just go and get started, because that's probably going to be the easiest way to go through this. It's not that complicated a game. So, your hidden role. We will deal out to all seated players. If you have a sheriff, you must put the roll card out in front of you now. You must know who the sheriff is. Sheriff Dylan. The silent.
Well, this here town ain't big enough for the four of us.
It's not even big enough for the one of us, let's be honest about this. These are the extra ones, we just ignore those for the moment. Right, this is your character, effectively. Each character has a special ability. This goes in front of you regardless. So I'm playing Rose Doolin, and I can use 1 or 2s for players sitting one space further. So my 1 and 2s are actually 2 and 3s if I so choose. Steamy may have 1 extra reroll, so you can basically reroll the dice up to 4 times.
Oh, yeah.
So normally you can sort of choose which ones you keep and reroll the rest, and keep rolling them up to 3 times. You can actually go up to 4 times. You also have 8 bullets, which is the number of life points you have.
I see.
Dylan, as the sheriff, gets an extra bonus 2 for his character because he is the sheriff and everybody knows it. So, depending on your character class, you may be gunning straight for him. Just an FYI on how the game will work. Since the game ends when the sheriff dies, the renegade wants to kill the sheriff last. If the sheriff dies before the 2 outlaws are dead, the renegade loses. So it's in the renegade's interest to help the sheriff out, at least initially. And the renegade is the only character in this game who will have a clear view about who everybody is. Dylan, we can't hear you for whatever reason, but this way.
That's a very suspicious sheriff.
I don't know about that. He's very lucky and only loses 1 life point to Indian, so he doesn't care how many arrows he rolls, he can keep going. And Aegon?
I am Sid Ketchum.
Sid Ketchum.
Sid Ketchum?
Possibly. At the beginning of your turn, what do you get? One player of your choice gains 1 life point.
I'm his ancestor, aren't I?
I don't know about that. Depends what you want to catch. So
all of them.
Oh, clearly. So, the game begins. I will roll the dice to begin with for the first turn. We'll go clockwise. Actually, no, sorry, forget this. The sheriff goes last, but I'll just the sheriff always goes first, but I'll sort of explain, and that's also terrible.
Phew, the microphone was broke as well then.
Right. I'm going to roll the dice out of those because that actually didn't stack it properly.
Right,
so, for an example roll...
Sheriff Jaundice, right?
Sorry?
Sheriff Jaundice. I got this.
Yes, but sheriff goes first. So if this was my example roll, with this, I get 1 arrow, which I would pick up here. I would shoot somebody 2 to 3 spaces away from me, clockwise in either direction. Unfortunately, it's a 4-player game, so it's really not all that helpful to me, except if I can go 3 and go around the board and 2 to go around the board. So I could, for example, use my 2 to shoot Aegon and make him lose a bullet. The bullets are effectively your life points. Once you run out of bullets, you're out. And also I have 2 dynamite, which I can't reroll, and I could heal myself for 1. I can then reroll as many of these dice as I want. I want to keep the 2 and do the damage, so I'm going to reroll these 2. Second reroll. I've rolled 4 dynamite, so I would lose 1 life and lose my turn. Because dynamite is not what you want. And your turn also ends before you actually resolve anything except arrows, so I wouldn't even get to shoot Aegon. Sad face.
So we can't reroll dynamite?
No. Dynamite you can't reroll, and when you get 3 of them, your turn ends and you take 1 damage.
Oh.
So you don't want to push your luck with dynamite too much if you can. Anyway, Dylan is the sheriff and begins.
Oh, okay then. Kick all you freaking outlaws out of here.
You didn't have... I wasn't going to use those actually because it's stacking a bit oddly. Still,
Yeah.
We'll go through the rest of this in a moment. Right, so to start with, you pick up 2 arrows. You are allowed to reroll arrows, but you pick them up for now anyway.
Yep.
Okay. You can't reroll the dynamite. You've got 1 Gatling. So you can reroll some or any of these.
Could reroll the Gatling as well for now.
Oh, you do want to reroll the Gatling. Okay, fair enough. So just to secure it, you picked up another arrow, so that gives you another 1. That's 3 hit points of damage when all the arrows go away, by the way.
Not for me.
Well, no, that would only be 1, actually. You're fine. Okay.
Yeah.
Darn you.
I might as well reroll the arrow again.
Okay, so this is your 3rd reroll, so this is your last one. Okay, so from that, you can do 1 damage to a player 1 player away from you twice, and 1 player 2 spaces away from you once.
Which means Snoopy.
Yep, Snoopy, you lose a life.
Alright, and I don't like the fact that you have equal life to me, so I'm going to take out 2 shots and blow Shadow away.
God darn you. Right, so I lose 2 life. And I'm down to 7. Snoopy loses 1 life and is down to 7. And it's my turn. Okay, I picked up 3 beers. I'm going to keep 2 of those. Because I want to get my life back. I do pick up 1 arrow, though. So I'll reroll these 3. I pick up another arrow. And I'm going to reroll both of those. Because I don't want to hit Aegon right now. Actually, do I want to hit Aegon? Yeah, I'm going to hit Aegon. I'll reroll these 2 anyway for my third one. 1 arrow. So that ends my turn at that point. I get 2 life back because of my roll, and it's now Sleepy's go. Oh,
And I lose
and
1 health.
yeah, you lose 1 because I shoot you. I could go free and shoot Dylan or Lucky Duke, but I'm on the sheriff side, even though he did try to shoot me earlier. We had a beer and we sorted it all out.
Sure, we're on the same side. Sure.
Well, you actually know nobody's on your side, Dylan.
No.
One of us just wants you to be alive long enough so they can get to the end.
When did the Indians attack?
When the last arrow is
We're
taken.
gonna-
And they take damage equals the number of arrows they've got in front of them.
Okay, this is right then. Is this?
So you can do damage to somebody 2 away from you twice. You can heal 2 hit points of anybody on the board. You don't have to. Oh no, you or another player. So either you can gain 1 of those back for your life, but unless you wanted Dylan or me to gain life back, you probably want to reroll that. And you need 3 Gatlings to make that worth it, so you probably want to reroll that as well. Unless you're going to do more.
Yeah, so I'll keep
Those 3.
these then.
Okay.
And reroll these.
So Dylan's taking 2 damage. Dynamite and 1. You can't reroll the dynamite. But you can keep going with the other dice if you want.
No, 1's right.
Okay, so Dylan's taking 2 because he's the
Yeah.
only target 2 away. And which one of me or Aegon's going to get shot?
You.
Darn you! I'm already taking 3 damage from arrows in a bit.
I get a health back now.
Yeah, you get health back from the beer. Aegon's turn.
Can I choose myself to give myself a life point?
Yeah.
Any player of your choice gains 1 life point. I think you can, actually. No, I'd argue you can.
Mhm.
Okay.
Alright, your first roll. I wouldn't actually use the dice towers at the moment. They seem to be making these a bit too slanted for whatever reason.
The dice were really heavy to roll these dice.
Yeah. Okay, 1 arrow, which you get regardless of whether you reroll it or not, and 1 that's locked in. You can reroll the other 4 though, if you want, or you can keep them. Okay, 2. If you roll 3 dynamite, you immediately lose your turn and take 1 damage.
That wasn't a roll I was.
I know it wasn't. This is your third reroll.
I'm not gonna. I'm gonna keep it.
Okay. Fair enough.
So
Okay,
1
so
life point. That was a beer before I.
You can't have any more
Slanted.
life though. You're at full health.
Oh.
yeah, you are at full health. You can heal some, so you have to heal somebody else.
Oh.
Pick me, pick me, pick me.
Snoopy.
Oh.
He's at full health.
Oh, you.
I know you
I
don't
don't
want
want
you don't
Dylan's.
want the sheriff alive. I'm noticing.
Fucking outlaw Aegons.
And
I'm getting shot, aren't I?
you're getting shot, and Dylan's is getting shot.
I got your back, Dylan.
How much have I been shot for? 1.
1. Yeah,
1.
it's only 1 damage ever.
So I thought we might roll 2
But I've got your back, Dylan. Don't worry. It's your turn.
Sure.
I do for the moment. I need to survive long enough. Then I'll go and kill you.
Alright.
2 dynamites, 2 2s, and a Gatling.
Dick.
Not yet. Another Gatling. He can reroll that
Okay,
again
I'm
if he
gonna leave
wants.
it like this.
2 shots on Lucky Luke.
Yep.
Lucky Duke, sorry.
Okie doke. Wait, sorry.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm getting him change.
Okay.
Change.
He needs change for his life.
Hold on while I pop over to St. Peter's shop.
Right, no more arrows, please. I'm already getting a bit slaughtered here. Right,
more
one arrow. If I get another one, then it immediately triggers. But if I can get 2 more Gatlings, I can actually recover that. So I'm gonna roll all 4 of these again. Come on, 2 Gatlings, I can get rid of all my arrows. Ah, darn it!
That's all likely to happen.
Right, so everybody immediately loses life equals the number of arrows they've got. And the arrows go back in the center. God darn you, sir. Right, well,
the Indians have my back.
I'm gonna re-roll these 2 then. You roll this revealed upon death, just FYI. Alright, that's my 3rd roll. I'm gonna heal 2 life back, I think. Snoops. Please heal me. I'll help you out, whatever you're trying to do. I'm on your side, really, Duke. Really.
I'll risk it. I can reroll how many times?
You can
2
reroll
more times.
4. You can reroll 3 more times actually, because lucky he's allowed 1 extra reroll.
Oh.
So he can keep going for a bit. The only exception... Oh, he's now got the Gatling. Gatling is immediately 1 damage to every other player, if he wants to take that.
No, keeping that. Can't reroll that.
You can reroll the other dice if you want to, or you can do damage to Dylan. Oh, also, since when you accept Gatling, you get rid of all your arrows, so...
Oh, yeah. Yeah, keep that and heal 1.
Okay, so you heal 1. Everybody else loses 1 from Gatling attack. Hagen. That's fine. I'm going to change these up.
Damn it. I don't let Gatlings in my town.
Well, you got no choice in the matter. You're going to have to take it off him.
The whole point is that we are breaking the law.
Everyone's an outlaw. Well, actually, one of us is just a renegade, but... Alright, Egan, you're up.
I'm up.
You're up. Please don't roll too many 2s. I've only got 4 health left. Mind you, so's the sheriff. Okay, 2 heals, 1 dynamite.
Dynamite. It was a 1.
God darn it, I'm gonna have to do that. I'm gonna have to really desperately save Dylan in a moment. 2 dynamite.
I'm gonna risk it.
Oh, okay. You don't get any bonuses if you roll a 3rd dynamite, FYI. Okay, 1 arrow and 2. So I lose a life.
Okay, you lose a, and Dylan loses a life.
I'm doing all I can to save you, Dylan.
We don't need no sheriffs in this here town.
Well, alright, you're doing alright to save yourself, I think, though.
Yep.
You gonna keep that draw or you gonna keep going?
Suppose I'll keep that actually.
Okay, so who's taking damage?
Heal for free. Shoot Snoops. Shoot Agan.
Okay, my turn.
Good shot, man.
Oh, for God's sake, these Indians. Right, I'm going to re-roll everything.
Come
I
on, more arrows, more arrows.
If I can get 2 Gatlings, though, I just get rid of them all, so...
More arrows.
There we go. Right, I'm going to re-roll 2 of these, because I've already got my Gatling established. Okay, and since I can go free, I'm going to hit Dylan with both of these. And the Gatling.
Wow, that's a dick thing to do.
It was a very dick thing to do, and everybody else loses 1, but...
Mm-hmm.
Yep. It was a very dick thing to do.
It's 2 you shot me with, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I effectively shot you 2, but in both directions. Ah! One of the dice has gone flying. Bear with.
Yeah.
Got it.
Yep.
Right, over to Snoops. Two arrows. The arrows can always be re-rolled, so.
Yeah. So what happens when you get a 3?
Sorry?
What happens when you get a 3?
Oh,
How did
3
you
what?
hit?
Oh, my ability. I can use 1 or 2 for players sitting one place further, so I went 3 round the other way.
Oh.
Yeah, so you've
A little cheeky, but it's something my character can do if I want. Okay, 3 dynamite.
Oh.
So you immediately lose 1 health and your roll ends. Oh, resolve by the dice is normal, actually. Sorry, I thought that did end your turn. Okay, it does, but you got a 1 shot to go elsewhere as well.
Oh, right, yeah, it's gone. You've
No. Yeah, I thought so. Right. I'm circling. Come on! You can't take me down.
Oh, I give 1 health point to myself.
Darn you, Hagen, I'm on your side.
You're a renegade.
He is the renegade.
Why would I shoot Dylan if I was the renegade? That makes no sense. Oh, I'm dead if he keeps that.
2.
If you keep that, I'm dead.
I'm keeping that.
Alright, I'm out. But we'll see. Unless he rolls 2 dynamite, actually.
Oh, 1 arrow.
Oh, I'd still be dead, but yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Come on, he can heal. You can heal me with that as well. Just leave me on the edge.
Heal me, Egan. Heal me.
Oh.
Another arrow and a 2. Right, so I'm shot 3 times.
I'm going over again.
My roll was outlaw.
Oh. Then why were you trying to keep...
You saw how Dice did to me. He was obviously the outlaw.
Carrying on then. Dylan's turn.
You said you needed Dylan alive.
He was lying.
Of course I was lying. I was trying to be the renegade. It's how I play these games. And oh, I think we need to...
Christ. Yeah.
Yeah, these 5 were the extra dice. I think we'll just have to roll in sort of the lanes along here and here. But anyway, yes, thanks for that, Egan. I guess we now know who all the rolls are, at least. No, I no longer appear on the board for this sort of next 2 places, so...
Oh.
Alright, 3 dynamite.
Oh wait, so if I
Oh.
rolled a 2, could I shoot 8? I go. Oh, okay. Whoops.
Yep,
No.
you've rolled a dynamite anyway, so you're stuck with what you got. You take
Yeah,
1
I would have
damage.
re-rolled if I had known that, but whatever.
You can heal yourself and take effectively 0 from it,
Yeah,
but...
that's what I'll do.
Okay.
I wasn't gonna re-roll if I realized I could use my 2 to shoot Egan.
Right. Lucky Duke.
Hi, boys.
Lucky dude.
Hey,
very lucky.
I've been shot by my supposed ally, I imagine.
You made me think you were.
I
I
thought
only made you think it.
How long have you been playing games with me? You know this is what I do.
Let me get that red hot
I'm
chocolate.
happy with these rolls. I'm shooting Egan twice and thingy once.
And thingy what?
Yep.
Oh.
It's actually
Oh,
Are
so-
you
interesting.
playing Pandemic?
It's dangerous.
Sorry? No, I think bang. You can join in a bit. It's quite a short game, really.
Bang.
Ooh, we're all gonna bang.
Well, I've already gone bang, but okay. Egan,
Only shot.
come on, Egan. I
Can
can,
I
I can
heal
still,
myself?
I can still win this if you can actually do your job. Dylan's on 2 health. You can win this.
Tabletop, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Huzzah. Yarp.
All of the bullets on Dylan.
I'm not gonna take it.
You don't need to. You know.
See
You
you.
could have just shot him all those times.
I
If you rolled 2 dynamite there, I would have laughed so hard at you.
I would have too, to be honest.
I'll do it anyway.
He's on lethal amounts of arrows.
Dylan's and Snoopy. Dylan's 2 times, Snoopy once.
Okay,
Yep.
game ends. Reveal rolls.
Not Sheriff Jaundice.
The Outlaws win. I win in death because of betrayal.
Whoa, what happened to this? Where's the
Whoa,
background
that
photo?
was-
The table's still there. Ah, I caught the cactus.
It's got
I didn't realise these were selectable. Alright, I'm loading that up for another one.